Berkeley.
Minutes played so far in the second quarter. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pulls it up. It's good again, and an excellent 7-for-8 shooting night so far.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to...
Look out!
That's how he finished.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Collins. Pass to Money. Lets it go from deep. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
That is just ridiculous. He's just absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And here's Carter. Here's Hudson. Launches a 3. No good. He missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. Picked his pocket. Sutton guarded by Garnett. Pass to Roach. Takes a 3. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Wildcats making a switch here. Woodard's checked in.
An easy shot.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. There's the 3. Here's Roach. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Money. Hits it from three-point range. Money's got 24.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And that does it for the first half of play. They lead by 12. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And hello. One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And with the playoffs approaching, let's take a glance. Again, it's kind of like an eclipse. Don't stare exactly at it, but... And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who had...
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Money.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
We've got Garnett. Money out there with Goodwin. Then it's Q. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And here comes the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Hudson. Jeffries with the rebound. Jeffries got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Garnett has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball. Garnett's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And you hear Richard about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. At the end of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Pass to Hudson. Here's Roach. Shot to stop the run. A nice shot by Hudson. Hudson's got 9 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Money passes to Garnett. Here's Money, and he has 28 points for the game. 5 on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Money's got 30 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Garnett. How last month turned out for him, putting up about 10 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Garnett's got 6 here in this quarter.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Here's Sutton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Money. There's the drive. And it's blocked. Here's Hudson. Good on the triple. Hudson's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Wildcats.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Sheets checked in for Garnett. Pass to Scale. Here's Money. Carries it from three-point range. Money's got 33.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Hudson's got 15 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Money. He's covered by Hudson. Goodwin feeling it out. Here's Money, and he banks in the layup. Money's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's tipped. And here they come. Here's Goodwin. Basket good. Goodwin's got his first basket of the night.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
I feel bad for anybody that got hit with that ball.
Wildcats making a switch.
Oh, that went right into his hands.
I got yours.
43 seconds left in the third. Here's Hudson. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Cheeks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the basket by Money.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Carter kicks to Hudson. Will it go? Jeffries with the rebound. Jeffries got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Scales. Here's Money. He's covered by Hudson. Here's Scales. Here's Money. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like...
And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
Jeez. I don't think we're even gonna make it. Okay, I got more to switch it here. Just peep the stats. 11 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 10 basically 10. And this is 1 block, a steal, 1 block. And that up was 2 blocks. Okay, we made it. And hold up.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh?
So we're down by 13, 12 range.
You watch the color just spout to me. The bird was in the face. New rat.
12.
Here's Andrews. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. No good with the triple.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. Fires in the triple. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
It's hauled in by Garnett. Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Scales. Here's Money. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Andrews. Step back and fire. Misses off the left iron.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Money. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Andrews. Here's the three. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Goodwin passes to Money. No good on the triple. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Andrews. Nails it from 3.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Money. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Money. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Money's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. There's the 3. Woodson with a rebound. Chicago shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Andrews. To the wing on the left. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
The ball goes to Chicago.
Pass to Pointer. Shot clock at 6.
Points.
Got it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And we'll have a timeout call.
Playing again. 30. He's got 30 points, bro. Did I even play? Yeah, City, bro. Low score.
By Mike Brown. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Goodwin's checked in for Chicago. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. No good from outside.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Money with the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Goodwin. Out to the right wing. Here's Woodson. The 3.
Yes, he's wide open.
And the 3-pointer goes. Woodson's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Money with the bucket.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Andrews. Pulls it in from the elbow. Count it. Good. And Chicago leads by 12.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Launches a 3. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Chicago leading by 9. High arcing shot. Cheeks pulls it in. Cheeks has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Money. They get it back. Scales. The 3 ball. Money misses.
2 misses another.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Money. He drops it from range. Money's got 27 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending this triple. That's 3 in a row.
Substitution for your home team. Barnett Goodwin.
Pass to Starks. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Andrews. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Jeffries. Jeffries has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Money. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Now just a 3-point Chicago lead.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Here's Money. To tie it up. Knocks down the long take. Money's got 33.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Down low. Clock at 6. And too long on the shot.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Money to take the lead. And the layup is good. Money's got 35.
That's why I use layup. That's why I use layup.
When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's the teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both.
This is why I use layup.
Gets close. He's getting the ball.
And he makes it.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Money. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
There we go.
30 seconds left in the fourth.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Andrews. And denied.
No.
He sends it right off the glass. And an intentional foul right there. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. No time to waste here.
Yeah, they must score quickly.
Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Garnett. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. And that's it. A big-time win for them, folks.
Come back, though. We had to.
Right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. Tonight, just an appetizer for what's in store beyond these.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe it was lost now.
Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo.
I can't believe it's
so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man, put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising. Trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. I put ting and they got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker than knees are hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo,
down by 10.
One up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo.
Give me the ball.
Here's Money. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Lays it up off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Money out there with Goodwin. Then it's Garnett. Then it's Q. Gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gallagher misses the three.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Jeffries. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. 16 points for Q.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Oh, what? Bro, how did I...
A respectable 47% from the field in this one. And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution.
Oh, down.
And the home team has possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Scales. A three ball.
Right open.
Money, no good. And they're on the break. Here's Wafer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. can't do much better than that, guys.
And really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
Here's Money. Cheeks the pass to Money. The shot comes out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pushing it up. Cheeks from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, sometimes you don't like... pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Here's Wafer. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Money. It gets the three-pointer to fall. Money's got 9 points in the quarter.
Here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big buckets.
Driving inside.
No.
From 20 feet out. Good. Nothing but net. Money's got 15 points in just the second half.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's the screen. Lets it go with the three. Money with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The three. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Steals grabs the board. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they're shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Goodwin's checked in for Cheeks. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, Mike Brown had some advice for the team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Going 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Skeels grabs the board. Skeels has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Money. Hands it from downtown. Money's got 30 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Money with the rebound.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Garnett the pass to Money. Shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Money's got 32 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Fires the three. And Wright pulls it down. And about 40% here in the fourth quarter. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Come on. Go for what?
Here's Leidy. Skeels grabs the board. Skeels has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3. And the basket by Money. Money's got 35.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Here's Gallagher. And that time, also a missed shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean,
nabbing another steal.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. Looking to end his cold spell. Jeffries, the pass to Money. Basket counts. Money's got 41.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And good, there's another.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots the three. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Here's Wright. Got it from 16 feet. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
And another steal for him.
And his last swipe sets the franchise record. He now has the most steals in a playoff game in this franchise's history.
What an absolute menace he's been out there tonight. He's completely changed the tone of this playoff game. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Money.
Money. Oh, that was a stressful game, Lucky.
Can't go back, I got too many K's and he acting bad on the ground, but we know it's gonna happen. It happen in every occasion.
Okay, I got these early now.
Check the stats, I do numbers for real. And this ain't no cap, I get money for real. That little boy ain't run up no commas for real. Don't play with baby, I go million for million. I made it out, but yet I'm still in the field. 500 racks in my years. 10 carat diamonds spit in my earlobe. Superhero baby saving the ghetto. If I'm the man in the middle. How about a coat, my hand on my. He just a fan and he mad, I don't feel him. I know they know that I ran with him. You know I still run with them guys. It's a waste of my time. I want somebody. I risk it out, put my on the line. I came from the back of the line. We had it cracking back when the one was alive. You can go ask my line. I wish the Woo would have never went through with his move, but I'm glad that he threw with his dime. Yeah, I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. He tryna diss me, that ain't gon' get to me. I can't get my energy. He said that I see him, then he'll see. No, they mad cause they can't take a seat with me. Got the best of the best in the with me. Hands down, can't nobody compete with me. How you feel like me young, I'm a cash cow. I got 10 million cash for my last album. I'm just waiting on brother on the max out. Every show that I get, it be packed out. 5K for your team, you got ripped off. Spend 100,000 on mine. Crack a smile just to show the diamonds. From the corner to another continent. Got a baby daddy, I don't want it. Need a Nike deal, how I'm running. He can't come to the A, he on punishment. Catch that boy out of place, we gon' take his chain in his.
Well, I'm done. Peace.